What's going on? Dope for Show here, and today I want to talk about splitting the drum rack within Bitwig Studio. I love Bitwig Studio, but one of my biggest wish or complaint, whatever you want to call it, I wish there was a way to just hit one command and it splits this drum rack into separate tracks, kind of like you could in Logic Pro and Studio One. See, this is Studio One. Look at this. I have a pattern here. Check out what I can do. This is a macro already created. I can hit split drums. Boom. It already split up all the drums in a separate channel. Simple. Now, Bitwig Studio can't do this, but I believe I found a workaround. This is drums in the drum rack. So I'm gonna play it here, and I'm gonna show what you can do. So what I want to do is be able to capture the effects and everything after having everything split up with one command. So there's a way I have to set it up. So I got this Stream Deck that I downloaded, installed on here, and I put on my iPad, and I created certain commands or command strings. So for example, I could just split up or just separate just the first element right here, and I could split up the first two, first three, first four, and so forth. And I've only done up to 8 slots because I figure I won't use more than 8 slots for drums. That's just for me, my preference. So the way I got to set this up, everything has to be done in hotkeys. So what I did is I set up to where this is all in one command. I have a hotkey to solo a track, then another hotkey to bounce the track, and then another hotkey to unsolo the track, and then another hotkey to go to the next track, solo, bounce, unsolo, solo, bounce, unsolo, solo, bounce, unsolo. And it's going to render to new tracks. So let's set this up right now. Here, make this. You can make it whatever you want, but for me, it's going to be shift 1 through 8. So I almost forgot to go over these macros I made in Stream Deck. Let's look at split one, for example. Okay, so basically I set it to hit the hotkey, which is solo slot 1, and then it's going to do a hotkey for bounce. It's going to hit enter, then it's going to wait for a second, I think. Let me see, 2 seconds, and then it's going to unsolo. So I do this. So if it's split 1, it's going to do this 1 time. So if I had to do this 8, split up 8, I have to do the same command 8 times, and just repeating it 8 times. So that's kind of how I set up my hotkeys on my Stream Deck. So now I have that set up. So on this track, I only have 5 elements. So right now I just want to split only the first 5. So where's the first 5? Here we go. So what you do, you just click on this, and you hit the split button right here. Oh, I had to do it on my iPad. I forgot about that. See, okay. See, here's my iPad right here. It has those same commands. So going back to Bitwig Studio, so I'm going to hit split 5. I'm gonna just bring this over to the screen anyway, but just realize that I'm just using my iPad. So I'm gonna hit split 5 on my iPad. Oh, and the most important thing you have to do is make sure you're active in Bitwig Studio. So let me hit split 5. Now it's going through the process. So now let's check it out. Now let's see. What if I wanted to keep the effects? So let's just bring this down. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to hit bounce 5 again, or split 5. So it captures the effects that you put on here too. So all the individual effect chains, it comes along with these bounces. So that was kind of my tutorial on how to bounce these with one command. You have to use Stream Deck by Elgato. I think it's useful. You can use it for free too. There's a free version, but you only have 6 slots. But I just got the free trial for 7 days or 30 days, something like that, and it gives you all these different pages. But I think it might even be worth it because it's only like $25 at the time of this recording. It's only like $25 or 29, something like that. I'll just put the link in the description for it. But yeah, I found it to be useful. It's not perfect. I wish that I could natively do this type of command within Bitwig Studio like you could in Studio One. They have all these macros and different commands you can program, which I think is a very powerful tool. Yeah, so that's my tutorial on how you can split your drums within Bitwig Studio. Let me know if you found this video helpful or useful. If you do, remember to share it with your friends, like and subscribe. Okay, I will see you in the next video.